This is the iPhone 16 Pro, and in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the most unique accessories that have been sent to me over the past few months. To start with, we're going to take a look at the open case. I usually start with talking about the inside of the case, but in this case, there's not much to talk about. The portion of the inside of the case that does touch your phone has microfiber to keep this part of your phone scratch-free. Let's take a quick look around the case, and then we'll come back and talk about its most unique feature. Looking at the left side of the case, it has metal buttons that are all very clicky and responsive. On the right side is your side button and a cutout for the camera control button. And then looking at the bottom, you have cutouts for your microphone, charging port, and speaker. And then here's a look at the case from the front for anyone wondering. With a screen protector installed, there is a very slight bit of lip protection here. And then looking at the ring around the camera, there is good protection here for your camera lenses. One of the main things this case aims to solve is MagSafe accessories sliding back and forth while they're attached to your phone. Because of this unique cutout, using MagSafe accessories like a MagSafe wallet stick inside of that cutout and won't move around at all. Now, if you did want to cover this up, OpenCase does sell the back panel that you can just slip in here and make this case into kind of a regular case. OpenCase does sell other accessories that go in this space, which you can see on their website, which I'll link below. This case is made of a vegan leather material and comes in black and also comes in gray. Here's a look around the sides and the bottom of the gray case so you can see what it looks like. One thing I should point out, which also applies to another case we'll look at, is that not all MagSafe accessories will work when you're using this case. As long as you're using a wireless charger that's either round in shape or has a round piece that's stuck out, I haven't seen any issues connecting it to the phone with this case on. So just something to keep in mind, that there are certain MagSafe accessories, like certain wallets, that just won't fit properly into that space. Next up is the Ice Mag 2 power bank from Sharge. On their website, it states that this is the world's first Qi 2 power bank with active cooling. This power bank also has full spectrum RGB lights at the bottom here that turn on when you're charging your device. Let's lower the lights down, connect it to my phone, and I'll show you what I mean. Once it's connected and turned on, this RGB light comes on and starts cycling through all these different colors. This is definitely something that's super unique and I haven't seen before in a power bank. You might be thinking it, so I'll say it. This definitely reminds me of custom built PCs that have the transparent sides on them. When the power bank is on, you can hear the fan running just the slightest bit, working to blow air out the left and the right side here, where there's little vents. Once you disconnect it from your phone, it does automatically turn off. Looking at the bottom, you can see that this power bank charges via USB-C and has an on and off button here just to the left. There's also a kickstand built in here to the power bank so that you can charge your phone while you're watching media. Something that's nice with having a power bank with wireless charging like this is that you can actually charge the power bank and charge your phone at the same time. When charging your phone wirelessly, this is charging your phone at 15 watts. And if you want to connect your phone to the power bank using a wire, it doubles the charging speed up to 30 watts. This power bank also has a low power mode, so you can connect accessories like an Apple Watch charger or charge something like your AirPods on the back here and know that it's not trying to push more watts through your device than it should be. What's also good to know is that if you're using a 30 watt adapter to charge this power bank, you can charge the full thing up to full in an hour and a half. Next up is one of the smallest phone cases that I've ever used. This is the Arc Pulse case for the iPhone 16 Pro in matte black. This case definitely gives your phone a really unique feel. This case is made from aerospace grade aluminum and has a 2-layer design that helps it stick to your phone while also offering it protection. To install this case, you just want to line up the bottom piece and then push it on. Once it's on your phone, it has a pretty good grip on there. It's only going to come off if you intentionally push it off. Installing the top piece is a little trickier. Here's how you do it. You want to place the piece just over the top of your phone on the slightest bit of an angle like this. From here, you can just push this corner down until the case lines up correctly with your phone. Here's a look at the Arc Pulse case on the iPhone 16 Pro. While it might not seem like you have much case on your phone, it is offering protection in all 4 corners. It is also raised on the front, so you are getting protection if you place your phone face down. And then looking at the area around your cameras, it does offer protection if you're placing your phone on its back. What's unique and really nice about this case is that it gives you full access to the sides of your actual phone. And with each of these corners sticking out, you have surprisingly good grip when you're holding onto your phone. I do really love using this case every now and again, especially when I know I'm not going to be using any MagSafe accessories. Because here's the thing. Having this unique design does kind of get in the way of MagSafe accessories. As an example, this round wireless charging stand that I have doesn't quite fit on the back. There's a bit of a gap that you can see here. The smartphone tripod I have from Peak Design has the same issue, but down at the bottom. And MagSafe wallets like this one from Pitaka have that same gap as well. This is not a bad case by any means. I'm showing you this so you can go in with the correct expectations and understanding of what this case brings with it. So that's the Arc Pulse on the iPhone 16 Pro. Out of all the cases I've used, I think this is without a doubt one of the cases that strangers would be the most likely to ask you about. Next up is the M01 4-in-1 folding wireless charging station and pad from Aulumu. In the box, you get the wireless charging stand, you get a carrying bag for travel, as well as a USB-C to C charging cable. Looking at the bottom and around the sides, you can see that this stand has good ventilation for cooling. On the back, you have a USB-C in and a USB-C out, so you could charge something else out while you're charging all your other accessories. The stand has the ability to charge your AirPods Pro, your Apple Watch, as well as your smartphone, all at the same time. Turning down the light so you can see it better, the stand also has a unique night light, which you can turn on or off, depending on what you'd like. While you could have the charging stand folded down like this, what's unique about this charging station is that you can convert it into a charge stand station. This stand charges your phone at 15 watts, your AirPods and your Apple Watch at 5 watts, and 10 watts if you're using a charging cable going out. So that's the M01 4-in-1 folding wireless charging station and pad from Aulumu. Last up is also from Aulumu, and that's the A16 Aramid fiber case for the iPhone 16 Pro. On the inside, you can see that this case is MagSafe compatible. This case also has a cooling system, with a silicone cooling pad inset into a one-piece aluminum ventilated plate. This red mark on the outside of the case is actually a temperature indicator, which turns from red to yellow as it warms up. Here's a look at the case installed onto the phone from the back, as well as a look from the front. The left and the right side of this case is fully open and exposed, giving you access to the actual buttons on your device. Taking a look at the bottom are the cutouts for the microphone, charging port, and speaker. With the screen protector installed, it is the screen protector that is making contact with surfaces instead of the top and the bottom of the case. But if you remove the screen protector, this would give you a bit of protection. And then looking at the back, the camera ring here does give you protection for your camera lenses. I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at each of these unique accessories that have been sent to me by these brands. If you'd like to pick one up, I'll leave links in the description, along with any discount codes that I can find. Thanks for spending your time with me. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you again.